Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos.
Fans, on your feet for your defending AFC West champion, Denver Broncos.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go at Mile High. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing him out, a ninth-year pro who helped lead his team to the promised land last season. Here's Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Before the snap, some early movements. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Johnson finds the football, complete. This tackle is after a gain of about 13. That's going to be first down, Denver.
On the play. And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They bring Collins in motion right. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He was brought down by Evan Williams.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Back at his 48-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 69-yard attempt.
And who else but Cam Little from 69 yards away, and he breaks his own NFL record for the longest field goal.
You know and I know the real bummer about that one, Kate, is it's not going to count as the record it should have. It would if it was in the regular season, but not here in the preseason. Well done either way.
So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And it's the Utah State alum at quarterback. Year 6 of his career, year 4 as a starter now. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of
on the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. Tried getting that one to Jack Bech.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back ends. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play fake, Darnold. And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On second down, here's Darnold. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Darnold. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3. So time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
15. First down, Packers.
They'll run again with Brown. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Love on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this 4th down?
Brings up 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. They're looking for Michigan there that time.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second down, Darnold. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain. They got 9 on their last play, Brock, so just a final yard now to go here on 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. He's got it at the 24. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And they're going to be on the edge of field goal range to start after that interception. Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
The Packers' 31-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. It's Azarie Thomas making the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Darnold. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 10-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. Tackled after a gain of just 3, but that is all they needed. Give him the 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Broncos.
We're through one, and for any kicking fans out there, this game has been for you. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Center of the end zone finds his man. Touchdown, Denver. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. The Packers and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Love now off the play action. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that gives Green Bay the 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Play fake, it's Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here.
It's a game
You
of
keep this drive
35.
moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
To the air with Love. Throw right side, finds Bash. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26.
Going on second down, here's Love. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. They'll run here following the penalty. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Omar Spates
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up
It's
second
a
and
gain of
5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Najee Harris from 8 yards out. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return starts at the 3. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
At the 22-yard line.
And send a receiver left. Now Darnold. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Here's Darnold to throw. Completed here to Johnston. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards. Nicely done, but still short of the marker. So it is 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The Packers, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. Play action, Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
It's a gain of 20.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. The first down carry for Brown. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing, it's Love. And can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Swift gets it on the pitch. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
Yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Darnold now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Darnold with a quick pass out wide. The play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
That's good.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Brought in inside the 20. The Packers not fans of that ruling. They're going to have them take another look at this. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. To the air on 3rd and long. England's got another one. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
A 65-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Broncos.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Mile High in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They are on the counter with Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Darnold. Absolutely fires this one right side. So this one on the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Brings up second
and they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 2nd down, here's Darnold. Going deep here for the end zone. He knocks it out. So they found him deep, but the defender makes the play, separating him from that touchdown, Brock. That's That's going to send him back now for third down.
And 12 yards to go.
To throw, here's Darnold. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
13.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Love. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Taking down a throw. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Peyton.
24-yard line.
Escapes out to the left. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move the 6. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Out of the pistol to give to Harris. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Harris once more. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That is the spark that they needed. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards.
Look at how long he held off that defense before they finally got a hand on him, and they hauled him down.
Breaking out of tackles, sure, that's nice, but avoiding defenders altogether, that's even nicer and easier on the body, and you know his teammates love that breakaway threat.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Peyton to throw. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet. The Packers not fans of that ruling. They're going to have them take another look at this. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though he did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much. This third field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the second half, and rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Gets this one to Patrick. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. But he's gotten the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
3 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. He gets this to Michael Mayer. He stopped finally after a gain of almost 30. And it's going to be first down Denver.
It's a gain of 20.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Second down, here's an option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
He was brought down by
Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Tyleek Williams. And that forces 4th and 14. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Let's give him some credit. He's done his best to 3 them to death in this game, Kate. And he's continuing that effort here in the second half, as his 4th field goal of the game gives them a slim lead.
He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that is a Packers first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
To the air, it's Peyton. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's 2nd down. Peyton. Ball finds his running back. This is Damian Martinez. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Throwing on third. Here's Peyton. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And off his hands and incomplete. And that drop means they failed to convert on third down. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert. Right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert, that was a shot, just didn't hit it. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
Oh, a
10.
little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. On 2nd down, Gabriel. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. James Pierce. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
38-yard line.
We go play action. Gabriel. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
A gain of 17
Inside the
yards.
final minute of our 3rd quarter. Running the counter, McLaughlin. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Packers' 19-yard line.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Complete to Tim Patrick. That's a gain of 5.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Tight end in motion right. And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot.
Field goal.
This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Here's Peyton. Short pass brought in. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 34-yard
Now
line.
Peyton off the play action. Fits it through the middle. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 42. Now an inside handoff to Harris. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle. Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pitch play to Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Lofts it deep right side. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
There isn't a skill position player that doesn't hurt. It stings when you drop a pass, but you do it here in the 4th quarter. Boy, that's a double whammy.
And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Peyton on 2nd down. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Johnny Newton. And that sets up 3rd and 15 to go.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And this one's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Broncos take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Sampson on the draw. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Working inside the red zone. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! Dylan Sampson from 11 yards out. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Broncos 28, Packers 16.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers all set to get back out there. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They're going to play fake here with Peyton. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Second down and 5 yards to go.
Now quick to the left, it's caught. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I certainly don't mind completions nor getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands in a hurry, but that one was way too predictable as it goes backwards.
They'll throw, third and long. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to convert.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
At his 48-yard
Dose of the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Throwing on second down, it's Peyton. Quick slant, that's Williams. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that will be good for Packers first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Here's Peyton to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
It's now second and 10.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Peyton on the throw. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw, Peyton. Making the call himself. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 41. A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Desperation time here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Denver set to take the field on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The handoff here to Sampson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with Sampson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. Caught inbounds downfield. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs. Sampson from the pistol. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Sticking with Sampson here. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
He was brought down by James.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Broncos holding a 12-point lead. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Gabriel setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
With a win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.